Good morning, Madame Germain. We are very happy to be here to introduce you the city of Laval. Maybe the next city for your new hotel, with your new concept Alt Hotel. So why maybe Laval is a good choice for your next hotel? So firstly, because of its history, Laval is a city which has been created in 1965, and since this day it has grown each day more and more. It's a very young and multi-ethnic city with a lot of museum and things to attract new tourists. It has 400,000 residents, and as I told before, it's very young, so we have a lot of university. So it's very good for the concept of art to be young and design. Also, it's very close from Montreal, the most famous city in Quebec. And in the last 10 years, the economy of Laval has grown and grown more and more. So now, let's talk about the economy.
Good morning, Madame Germain. I'm going to start talking by Laval as a city. I'm going to finish what my colleague started to say. Laval was chosen by the business magazine, in the 18th place as business city in front of Montreal and Longueuil. Montreal came in the 33rd place and Longueuil came in the 35th place. With all this, Laval, it's a new city. There's a lot of constructions going on in Laval, a lot of businesses opening in Laval, a lot of industry opening in Laval, but Laval kept the green side of it. That's why Laval is attracting a lot of residents, even they're moving from Montreal to go live in Laval, because it's a place where they can work and they can live at the same time. It's not just an industrial park where they have just to work and go somewhere else to live. What makes Laval different than Montreal? Laval is a very young city. From the statistic we see today, a big part of the residents of Montreal who are under 35 years are moving to Laval because they like the place, the city as it is, the activity, and the green side of Laval. And Laval, in the last 5 years, it has a growth of 28.6% in the population, compared to the whole Quebec, which was 15.6. It's very close to be double of what happened in the whole Quebec area, just in Laval by itself. That's why a lot of universities are starting to open their eyes toward Laval, to go open more universities in Laval. Especially the UQAM and the McGill are thinking about opening a university in Laval because of the young population inside this city. As I said, Laval is a new city. It has been only since 1965. That's why the transportation and the construction in Laval, everything is new. We don't see like Montreal bridges falling or highways it's been 50 years that are here. It's all news. What differentiates Laval from other cities, it's the highways. There's more than 5 highways, major highways inside Laval, from the 19, the 15, the 13, the 440 and the 640, which make Laval very related to all the city beside it. The buses. Laval will be the first city inside Quebec to start with the electric buses, which is cleaner for the public and no pollution. Recently, in the last 10 years, there's three metro stations that were built in Laval, and it is related to the metro station inside Montreal. There's the Metro Montmorency, Metro Concorde, and the Metro Cartier. The construction. As I said, it's a new city. A lot of people are moving to Laval. That's why there was a major boom in the construction domain, which was represented by, in 2010, it's over $1,600 million just in construction, which was over 2,300 houses were built in just 1 year in Laval. The economy. there's a lot of people who still lives in Montreal, but they go work in Laval. Because for everyone, Laval is a major employment site. It's a place where a lot of companies, they have their headquarters. It's a place where everyone can find work, and that's why people are going to work in this city. And after discovering the city, a few years after, they're moving to live beside their work. So they move from Montreal or from other cities to Laval. During the crisis that we had 2 years ago, Laval made over $1.5 billion in business money, while all the other cities beside it were in debt or were just like even. Laval made $1.5 billion. The business magazine, as we said before, I'm going to repeat it one more time, the business magazine chose Laval in the way before Montreal and before Longueuil. The headquarters. Laval is attracting a lot of people, a lot of companies, because it's a big city, it's a clean city, and it's not as much as expensive as Montreal. So you can own a big land to build your headquarters. It's not going to cost you half of what's going to cost you in Montreal. For this reason, we have some major companies that have their headquarters in Montreal, as Roche, Iris, Maple Leaf, Sanofi, Aventis, Saint-Hubert, Couche-Tard, and many other companies. And there's much more companies now that are looking to Laval from a different perspective. Because Laval 10 or 15 years ago, it was something, and today Laval is something else. It is the most growing city in the whole Quebec. I'm just going to give you an example how Laval is. It's in the middle of all the cities. It's close to go anywhere we want. Laval to Ottawa, it's 187 kilometers. From Toronto, it's 553. From New York, it's 620. From Boston, it's 523. From Plattsburgh, it's 124, and from Burlington, it's 179. That's what gives Laval a special taste. It's close for everyone. It's not New York is the fastest. It's about 6 hours driving to get to New York. There's a negative points. All what we said is positive. There's a negative point in it, but it's at the same time negative and positive, which is the airport. There's no airport, international airport in Laval, but the airport is very close to Laval. It's about 10 minutes by the highway to it in Laval. It plays sometimes on negative side because people, they like to be just beside the airport. But on the positive side, it's safer. There's no for the noises, it's better than having an airport inside the city.
So, to conclude, as you have seen, Laval is a beautiful city and can offer a lot of opportunity for new entrepreneurs. So, we hope we have answered to your question about the city of Laval, and we are still here if you have other questions for us. And just to finish, thank you for your time, and we hope that you have appreciate our little video. Thank you, Mr. Jeannin.
Thank you very much for that.